Hello, 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 everyone. Hope you're having a good day. This reading is for those who've been out there and they've been putting themselves out there and they've been creating something for a long time. And maybe what they're creating hasn't really yet flourished into what it is that they think it should or what their desires are. And so I wanted to lay down the cards to see what they have to say. I did pre-shuffle and I did pre-lay down the cards. So I'm not having to shuffle and do the cards as we're on the air this time. And the first card that came out, and I'm using Enchanted Forest. That's the deck here. Your path through the Enchanted Forest. And there we go. Okay, and the first card that came out was the, woo, there it's trying to fall, was the Weaver of Spells. Now, the Weaver of Spells is someone that has summoned her power from within. You've gone in within and you wanted to see what it is that your crafts are about, what you're passionate about, what your desires are about, and you said, hey, whatever it is that's inside of me, please come on out. And so this person has taken that part out and has found the passionate self with lots of confidence and being bold at making this movement, meaning that they've had to go through a lot of obstacles to say, hey, it don't matter what you guys have to say, it matters what my body, my temple, my wholeness has to say. And through this has like a sparkle, a shine, a sense of a vibrant, radiant feel. And that's where they want to be operating from, is from that vibrant feeling. So then the next card that came up was the Seven of Booms. Let's see, the Seven of Booms has to do with there's always a door when we need one, and there's doors with choices. As we know that there's doors of choices, we know that there's only one door that's really going to fulfill our passionate self to the best. There's one magical door, let's put it that way. And through those doors that show up and reveal themselves, it's saying, be patient, because there is a choice. We need to let our practical responses to a particular problem come through that door. So we want to have patience and waiting for the very obvious choice of which door to go through. So we're recognizing the best option that comes through. And the next one was the Ace of Boom. He's a toad. He's a magical toad. He's got the ring there. Well, that toad is like a lucky magnet. It like has specialties in healings and prosperities of any kind. And so it takes everything that we've had and puts a magical way into it. So the application of magic is coming through forward as if it's grounded, as it's welcomed. And when the toad comes through, all you say to the toad is thank you, thank you, thank you. Because the toad has something that's going to lead you to finding the right door that's coming from the passionate self. And the next card was the Keeper of the Spells. That's the passionate self working from the inner self, from the gut, the radiant self, the vibrant self. It's blasting through all obstacles so we can have this transformation in our lives take place. We have no need for any external magic, because the magic lies within us. See, it's right there. It's right there. We hold that passion right there. And that part of that passion is, I'm ready to change the world. It's that kind of a feel. And you're very confident and very cheerful, very passionate, and in kind of a sexy kind of way. and you're actually a natural leader, and that's what motivates you, or you motivate others by the example of you operating from your passionate self. So, oh, hold on. So the next card was the Two of Visions, and the vision was to, like, I remember what it feels like to have this internal love for myself. I remember what it feels like to operate from this loving self, knowing that there's a calling from this type of love. We're done walking on that empty path. We're done feeling like we're lonely, because we are fulfilled. We have embraced that internal self that is so loving, so passionate, so it has something so vibrant, so radiant that it wants to share. So it's now working from the whole heart, not just a piece of the heart, not just one half of the heart, not just, I like this story, but I don't like that story. So I like this story, and I figured out that story, and so now I'm embracing the whole story, and I love all of me because of that. And because we're able to, now working with the whole heart brings like a spiritual awareness, a wholeness, a spiritual breakthrough, and recognizing that other self that's within us. And the passionate self, it comes out again in a sexy way, and it's because we're operating from our vibrant self, from our radiant self, and it's coming from it's because we've embraced our whole self, loving our whole self, operating from within. Okay, the next card is the Weaver of Vision. I get this glare, and I'm trying to get the glare off. But okay, the Weaver of Vision is like she goes in and she be like almost shape shifting to the better story. Yeah, she lives in like a magical way. It says, I'm going to transform my life in this magical way. I don't know how I'm going to do it on this logical way. I don't know how I'm going to do it by, the defined way. I'm just going to trust that, this transformation can take place and is taking place, and it's going to take place. So we're crossing from one state of being, one state of operating, into another. Surrendering without questioning. It's like, I love who I am first. So it's like bringing that feeling of the all of you out first. It really puts out the fire with all those other obstacles. And it's almost like writing a poetry level. I wrote this poem, and when I was done with the poem, I felt so much better. Well, this is what the Weaver of Vision does. She goes, I'm going to create my life by putting a little magic here, and put a little bit of trust here, and putting a little bit of believing that I can transform my life into a better way. And so what? That's the Weaver of Vision. And she listens to her heart, from her internal heart. Well, that's good, because what did we do with the heart? We fell in love with all of it. So if we fell in love with all of who we are from the passionate, loving self, then to dream about what's next becomes kind of easy. So the next card was the Seeker of the Visions. He's like someone that has seen this beautiful, something beautiful out there, so beautiful. It's like unrequired love, kind of like, it's like, wow, that's so beautiful. How can I get a piece of that? And just is like, this is so romantic. This is so like a poem again. It follows the heart, and this, like, the Prince Charming wants to follow that heart too. So on to the next one. The next card is the Nine of Visions, and the Nine of Visions is, are you ready? Make your wish. Are you ready to make your wish? because this is a wishing well card. This is the wishing card. You must want it, you must visualize it, and you must believe it's already yours. So this wish has been laying there for a long ass time, hundreds, even thousands of years, and it's been laying there in solitude and in silence, and nothing's been bothering it. But now it's time to fulfill the wish. And so your circumstances are aligned in your favor right now, and faith is positive for a positive outcome. And what else? Well, it's good fortune, let's just say. Oh, the next card was the Three of Spells. You got all the sparkles and the fire. I gotta change my light somehow there. It's a magical, it's becoming the magician within. It's like believing that we already have a lot of support here that says, hey, when you're loving yourself, it's easy to create magic. And this is saying, hey, now that I know it's easy to create magic, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to allow that project that I have to have the proper energy in it. I'm going to have the energy of action in it. I'm going to have the energy of fulfillment in it. I'm going to have the energy of excitement in it. I'm going to have whatever it is that going to make me feel excited about it. It's a perfect time for launching something new with that excitement for which will bring success, because we're operating from the passionate self, we're operating from the loving self, we're operating from the ignited self, the self that's on fire, ready to go. So, next card is Three of Visions. Three of Visions has to do with, look at the three bears, they're dancing. They're dancing around because they're celebrating. They're celebrating why? Because it's a beautiful day. When's it a beautiful day? Right now is a beautiful, right now, this time, it's a beautiful time, it's a beautiful moment. Let's just go ahead and dance around and play, releasing all the sweetness in the air, adding delight into the day, connecting with those that may support yourself or celebrate with good company. Like me, I like to get online to celebrate with you because I want to celebrate the good energy with you to bring good company in, so you all are able to feel this excitement and to find that passionate self within, so you can live from your desired self, from your exciting self, from your energetical self. Now, even though you've gone out and you celebrate with those that support you and make you feel good and laughter and play, the next one is the Nine of Brooms. And the Nine of Brooms is like you're tending to your own house, and you actually have already done this. You tend to your own house. Your own house to me is your temple, your soul, your inner soul, not your physical home. Preserving your own independence, where you're not bothered by any other thing. You're not bothered by gossip. You're not bothered by unsuited situations. You're actually okay with everything, just with no interference. You are okay in your own little world, no matter what's going on out there. And that's a really blissful place to be. Is how nice is it to feel awesome and amazing and great, no matter what's coming your way, no matter how bad it may seem out there, or no matter how bad it seems when it gets right in your face, that you still feel awesome, and you still feel amazing, and you still feel great, and you still feel at whole, and you still feel at peace within, not letting those outer situations disturb you or get in your way, because you've already taken care of your inner self, your inner soul, your inner being. And what other better time to do it than now, because that's all we have is time to invest in ourselves, right? And then I had two cards at the bottom of the deck that showed up. And the first one was the child of the vision. And the child of the vision sees everything with the rosy color filter. I mean, that just really supports this. We're all okay with everything. And now we see everything with rosy color filters. I mean, when you see maybe a tear comes, you see that teardrop as if it was a diamond falling from the eye. You're going, oh, that's a diamond coming. Oh, let me catch it. All you see is beauty within. All you see is goodness, and you trust in everything you trust that everything has a happy ever after ending always. Every story that's a happy story will make that happy story, and it's a happy story. And it increases the harmony within. It increases the beauty, and with everything. And when you're in this position, you've already forgiven all quarrels that have happened within your lifetime. It's like you're okay with it because it's not here now. That was of the past, and you're okay with who you are right now at this present moment, this present time. And then the other card that fell out without, or it's at the bottom of the deck, and they were both kind of sticking out, was the Eight of Booms. And this all started from looking at our crafts from within and making something precious out of something ordinary. So whoever you are, whatever you're doing, maybe, you were sewing something that was just everybody can sew this, but you made something precious out of it, and now everybody wants it and they want to buy it. Or maybe you write a song and you sing the song, and to you it's just ordinary. It's just something that you know how to do, but you took that song and you wrote the song, and then you put music to the song, and then you created the song, and then the world loves the song. There's my voice crackle. That's so true. That's taking something ordinary to you, and you made it into something so very precious. Or maybe you wrote a book, and because you wrote the book of something it's really ordinary to you, just writing down your ordinary life things that's going on, and really not thinking nothing of it, but go ahead and publish it. Why not? But when you publish it, you find out that many people read your book because it touches their soul, it touches their story, and it puts something, a seed into their lives. But again, from your point of view, it was something just ordinary to you. It was just your ordinary life, but you decided to do something with it, and you made that ordinary piece come in to be such a special piece. It became a gift. It became so radiant. It became so vibrant. It was that was the light of life we were looking for. So any one of you that have been out there investing your time into yourself and putting your crafts out there, or creating your craft and rewriting it, or trying to figure out how to put it out there in a bigger way, I'd say this is a beautiful reading. It's saying whatever we're doing to make this stuff happen, or to see if it'll happen, it's about ready to flourish. And it's going to flourish in such a beautiful way, in such a way that you can't even possibly see at this moment. But you trust in whatever that beauty is going to be. It's going to be radiant. It's going to be shining. And it's going to have that happy ever after story attached to it. And who else doesn't want to have a life with a happy ever after ending? I know I like my happy ever after ending. However it ends, let it be happy. Okay, this is your read from Ms.Flip-It to you, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope this story had a lot to share with you, and it had a lot to say to put confidence and more courage into your day. Bye-bye, till next time.